The name of this next horse is Who Hearted. But listen to the call.
Who farted on the extreme outside? Colorado Co-ed, Toast a Dozen on the inside. Questers Jet, who farted? Who farted on the outside? It's close. Who farted in the winner's circle?
¡Claro que sí! ¡Ay, ja, ja! ¡Sí, señor!
What is up, pod people? This is another episode of Hoof Hearted, and I am Doc, and with me today is the Mexalorian. Mex, how's it going?
Hey guys, how's it going? Pretty good. How are you?
That went pretty good, dude.
That's good.
Yeah, you didn't sound weird at all.
I'm trying to just be calm and well, and here, present in the moment.
Yeah.
Nah, what's up, Doc? Sorry, how's it going?
You little ASMR right there. You were like super close to the microphone, man.
How's it going, guys? Does this make you want to subscribe?
I don't know.
Hit that like button.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
It's probably making people want to touch themselves, giving them little
Hey,
boners.
burrito, I'm good with that.
That wasn't the burrito. Art,
Wasn't burrito?
Art left a comment on the one of our YouTube videos.
Oh,
I can't
either
remember.
way, burrito.
Yeah, I don't.
Join
Yeah,
in.
I
Join
haven't
in the
talked.
part.
What?
Huh?
I don't know what you said. I can't remember what.
Join in the part.
I can't remember what he said. Hold on. Yeah, it was
So
it was
I think
Art's.
started with you, but he ended.
No, it was the tunnel episode, Art's tunnel episode, and then he said that Art said that was his favorite episode. Lots of info. I was so excited I rubbed one out while listening. So
Yeah.
remember how we mentioned people
Of course.
touching themselves? Yeah. So, and then I asked him, Mama, was it to Doc or Mex? And he said at go time it was Doc talking the most, but I was also looking at Mex on the thumbnail.
There you go.
He said he didn't want to leave anybody out. So I forgot to let you know. I told him I'd tell you, but
Well, I think I saw it. I just didn't really want to.
you didn't want to acknowledge it.
Yeah,
Made you feel uncomfortable.
that's all right. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
That's why I was scared it was burrito for a minute. But either way, whatever you guys want to do is what you guys want.
Yeah, it's fine. Do what you want to do in the confines of your own home. Hopefully Art wasn't in the
AI.
car. What?
With AI,
With AI?
you can make whatever you want to, right? Like, you guys want to make some videos? No, wait, no, never mind. Sorry. Oh, what were you talking about?
I don't know. We can move on. But
Yes.
you can listen to us on YouTube or watch us, whatever it is. But there's no videos, so it's just a thumbnail and our audio. One of these days, maybe we'll do some video stuff, but
No.
I don't know about that. I don't know. It seems like that's the way of the future, man. But that involves.
Should we do some guy on the street stuff? I'd rather do guy on the street stuff. We could bug people.
Yeah. I mean, that would be kind of fun, but yeah, you can listen to us on YouTube. We're on YouTube. We're on Amazon Music. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is. We're on there. We're on basically anywhere that you listen to podcasts. So, I mean, if you are listening to us now, it's probably either on YouTube or it's on Spotify. But if you have something else that you prefer, then you can go for that. If you know somebody that you've told about the podcast, but they're like, I don't listen to Spotify. Well, now you can tell them that we're everywhere. So tell them, say, hey, listen, check out this podcast. A couple of idiots talking about some crazy stuff. So yeah, I actually was talking to some dude at work, and he was saying, yeah, man, I'm. He's like, I'm really into conspiracies, and but my wife was telling me I needed to slow down. It was making me a little crazy, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I get it, because that's the way
Yeah.
that I mean that's the way it always is, especially if you start getting into like the really heavy stuff. So, but last night we were talking about like the Anunnaki and the Nephilim, and we were we were talking about all sorts of stuff. So I'm like, man, I wish I would have found this out at the beginning of the shift. We could have been talking about crazy shit all night. But yeah, I told him about the podcast, and I
Isn't
mean,
there
yeah,
have you heard of the not newer, obviously, but there's another one making its rounds, is it the Dogon tribe?
the what?
The Dogon tribe?
No, I
Like
haven't.
they're a tribe that is, I guess, like still around
Okay,
in the uh jungles. Um be a little racy right there, I guess. But
only because you made it that way.
yep. So they're down in the jungles,
Mm-hmm.
foresting and shit, foraging, making their world.
Yeah,
Um, but I guess they've known for like few like since the beginning of the tribe, even like thousands of years. They've known about other planets that we can't even see, like
yeah.
in our system. They've known about how the stars align and work, like
Mm-hmm.
before we were able to find that shit out, like with telescopes and shit.
Yeah,
So and they're still around, so it's just like how the fuck and how and why do they know that shit?
yeah.
They I guess it said it was alien race from one of those planets, and it was like a fish, a fish looking alien.
Mm-hmm.
Mermaids,
Mermaids.
dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Go watch the episode. Go listen to it.
Dude,
There's an episode,
I finished
something like
watching.
that.
Have you seen the show Resident Alien?
No,
Okay, so I watched the first two seasons of it, and it was pretty good, dude. It's pretty good. But they talk about how octopuses are an uh, alien race. So and we eat them, but so it's like
yeah,
they're
well,
a little upset about that. But yeah, man. We'll have to check that out, dude. You'll have to send me some info on that, and I'll. It's the what is it the Dogon?
yeah, I think it's the Dogon
Okay,
tribe.
all right.
But that's interesting too, because if octopuses are aliens, we're eating aliens. You think
They'd be
you think
upset.
that's like a government thing for us to like eventually have our DNA rewritten to be aliens?
I don't know. I think we're
Oh
all
shit,
aliens already,
that's
anyways.
okay. That could be another episode.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And we'll do that one
yeah, yeah.
next.
No, we've got something else planned for today. Today's episode, we're going to talk about superpowers. So it's not a very conspiratorial thing, but every once in a while we like to
Unless
talk
you want
about
to
other
jump
stuff.
on is a certain injections route to get superpowers, but that'd be cool.
I mean, yeah,
That'd be cool.
I mean, we could talk about that definitely. I kind of thought like maybe that would be like what we could
Something I
possibly
would go
do
through,
for
go down,
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to talk
and I
superpowers.
instantly jumped on that, so that's my bad.
Oh no, it's all good, dude. But also I wanted to tell everybody that you can call us at 661-379-0020. You could call us, leave a message, you can text us on that number. Um yeah, that would be great if you left a message, and maybe we can go ahead and play it on the radio. The radio? Whatever. On the podcast. Yeah, we could play it on the podcast. So, and then one of these days, if we have enough like listeners, then so you got to go out there and tell people. But once we have enough listeners, we will do a live show for sure, and we will take calls live. I think that would be pretty fucking dope. What do you think?
And if enough of you guys are in our town, we'll just rent out a pizza place and, and hang out with you.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be cool,
That wouldn't be that wouldn't be bad. It was a good joke as shit.
dude.
Thrash,
It'd be cool, man.
uh, Thrash at Little Caesars. Um,
Shit, no, man.
there's not even Eden
Yeah, they don't have any of that. There's a drive-through.
inside.
There's a drive-through in my side of town. Did you know that they have drive-through Little Caesars?
No, but there's a new gas station that's opening up
Uh-huh.
um right now, and it's pretty, it's only like half open. They only have the convenient store part of it open.
Yeah, not the gas part.
Uh, well, no, well, the gas too. My bad.
Okay.
But it's also a little restaurant. It's got a little Mexican pizzeria spot, which is
Uh-huh.
kind of odd, but like yeah, I'm down. And
Yeah.
then coffee and acai bowls in the middle.
Okay.
This sounds pretty cool. Let's see how it goes. And there's a drive-through, so I'm down with it.
Yeah, they
I'm gonna
got
give it a
some
shot.
weird drive-throughs like in some, like here they
Oh no, you know what pissed me off the most
what?
about drive-throughs, and then we'll get on the topic.
Yeah.
But Chipotle,
They have a drive-through?
they do not. They
Oh.
have these little drive-through sections that you have to place an order through the app for, and it's just like, why? Why? You got me so excited. I thought I
Oh
was
yeah.
just gonna roll through and watch you guys build my burrito as I'm driving through right by you guys.
Like it's like you're on an automatic thing, like it's a fucking car wash.
Yeah, yeah, like it's a car wash. Like someone just neutral, and then you just roll through. And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, cheese, beans, rice, extra rice. Yeah.
You
Uh,
keep roll you've already
can I
got
get that double meat, double meat?
you
Hey,
already got your food,
don't
but you're still
go
rolling
at it.
through. You're still rolling through and you're like, dude,
Yeah,
you forgot my
I
guac,
wanted
you
to
forgot my
almost as a
guac.
point the other as a point. I like because I parked instead of going through it. I parked in the spot, and my girlfriend's like, it's for the app still. I'm like, fuck them. They built a drive through for the app. They don't need these parking spots for the app anymore. That's ridiculous. So I went inside and I got my shit, and I'm just like, I should still roll through the drive through right now just to piss them off, just for no reason. But no, it just pissed me off more. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it'd be pretty funny though.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Panda Express is another one with the drive-through. It's weird, but when you go to other states, like they've got drive-through liquor stores and like drive-through like
Really?
cigarette shops. Yeah, and that's wild to
I
me.
mean, like Vegas, that's understandable.
Yeah, I don't know if they got them in Vegas, but I know in like
Really?
Oklahoma and like I think Texas, they've got like drive-through liquor stores. And like,
Yeah.
yeah, it makes it easier for me to
I
drink
did
and
have a
drive.
dream where it was like a yeah, I did have a dream where it was a Walmart, but you just drive through it. That'd be
That
kinda
would be
cool.
crazy. Yeah,
Like, you just go get your shit and get out.
yeah, yeah,
More accidents probably, but
yeah. But
yeah.
anyways, we're way off topic, so let's just go ahead and get right into the topic. The topic is superpowers, and I'm sure we're gonna stray again because that's what we do. But yeah, superpowers, man. I don't I can't remember why I thought of this, but I guess what I was thinking was like just like you know you're a comic book guy and like a anime dude and you're all into the superhero shit and I know a lot of superheroes have like kind of the same powers. So it's hard to come up with new ideas, right? But when they come up with new ideas, it seems like they end up having really bad ideas too. You know, like, somebody's superpower might be the ability to control milk. And I don't know if anybody's ever seen the show Misfits, but that happens.
You
Somebody has the ability to
you get
control
you get
milk.
them around a pregnancy class though, and they're fucking powerful, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It does.
They
It
will,
didn't.
and it could be like a laser mode because that's got to be pretty precise, those little things. And so they're just ting, ting, and cut people's heads off with that power.
Sure. Yeah, that wouldn't
You know what I'm
happen
saying
that
though?
way. The nipples would tear right off, dude. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
If it's a
Anyways.
powerful enough villain, Sacrifice is worth it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you would think that that power was lame, but they actually, a lot of people like, they have dairy, so they might have it like, some dairy in their stomach,
Mm.
and that dude ended up like killing a bunch of people because he made that.
Misfits?
Yeah, he ended up like taking the milk inside somebody's stomach and then bringing it up into their esophagus and then choking them out. So like he was killing people. He was mad because they weren't taking him seriously just because he could control milk. So
Oh yeah, the
the
milkman.
the milkman, yeah, exactly. So and they were all laughing at him. Um but yeah, so anyways, why don't we talk about some superpowers, and I guess we could jump right into like the shitty ass superpowers if you
Just
like.
to just to backtrack on that real quick,
What?
I would not laugh at someone with milk powers.
No, I mean
That's
that's the thing. Like I don't know, some superpowers. I mean, I think some superpowers
You
are
saw
worth
how
laughing
fast I
at,
thought
though.
of the titty thing? I would definitely think
Yeah,
someone would fuck with me if I just drank milk. Oh, oh,
yeah.
okay, sorry. Going
And
back
then the
on
other thing too, though, if you had the control over milk, is it only cow's milk, or is it like almond milk? Is it oat milk? Is it cashew milk?
no, that's really just water, you know? It has to
Uh,
have that like lactose part, right? You would
I
think.
guess I don't know.
But really, it's lactose.
Yeah, and it'd be weird to
Is
like
that in titty milk? So I don't know. I don't know
the
science
it
like
to
that.
me also too like it there's got to be I mean with all these superpowers there has to be some sort of science behind it, right? Like,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know,
That's why I said like it's gotta be something. It's not just milk. It's not just the word.
yeah,
Um,
I don't know.
because almond milk and shit, that's you make that with water. It's just that consistency because of the almond, the cashew, you know?
You
Um,
squeeze the juice out of the nut.
yeah, yeah, the nut, you nut it.
Yeah, squeeze the juice out of the
Ferocious
nut.
squeeze a bag of
Oh
nut.
yeah. What?
We're getting back off topic.
Yep. All right.
Um,
I was talking about milk. Anyways, milk and nuts. So superpowers, bad superpowers. What are some bad superpowers that you know of?
that I know of.
Yeah,
Okay, because like I was telling you, I just finished the My Hero Academia movie, the
yeah.
two heroes. So I think it
Okay.
was the first one. And there's this guy, and it's always been yeah, that's it's he's a weird like why? Because yeah, his picked hero, also known as the fresh picked hero grape juice. Yeah. So he's just a short little kid, right? But he grows these purple uh grape-like things that stick and
Yeah,
they're they're
yeah,
they're pretty useful. Like he was throwing them at robots and like sticking them, and they were getting stuck to the ground. They couldn't move, so they were
yeah,
pretty disabled. So it was useful. But then he had to climb something, so he's like using it, and it drains his energy. So he's like almost falling at the same time. But when he finishes his task, he's like bleeding. He's like, guys, I got it. And it's just like, holy shit, that fucking sucks. So
yeah,
to me, that'd be a shit superpower. It's just only being able to kind of create blockages. Not even because can he combine them all? I would hope one day he'd be able to combine them all and just like roll them through a bunch of people or something.
yeah,
But to me, that's kind of useless. Right then, he was able to do cool stuff with it, yeah, but it was only the fact that people were running at him, so he was able to stop. He was able to climb up, but then still, he's like about to pass the fuck out. So that sucks. That's a shit power. There's
yeah.
another character that he's like themed after Spider-Man. So he looks like a regular kid, but
Hmm.
his superpower is just that he shoots tape out of his elbows and
Oh
knees.
yeah, that's right. I saw
So
that guy.
so he
Yeah,
just like swings around like Spider-Man. It's just like, all right.
yeah,
The funnier part to me was like him and the guy that eats like sugar. So
yes,
he's like sugar rush or something. He just gets like super powerful off sugar. They were
yeah,
just chilling in the hotel room the whole time. So it's just like, yeah, put the useless ones in there.
yeah.
They
There's a
should have
lot of like. That's what's great about My Hero Academia is there's a lot of useless powers in that one.
and stupid ones, or
Yeah.
like what is that? The Boys,
The what?
right? Boys, the show.
Oh, the boys.
They have
Yes. Yeah, they've got
stupid
some.
superpowers. But
Yeah. I mean, like
um,
Love Sausage.
huh?
So anybody who hasn't seen The Boys is a like it's a show about superheroes that are assholes. Like if you had all this power in the world and you were like a superhero, you'd just kind of be a dick. And anyways, some of the people who have these superpowers, their superpowers are like kind of lame. One guy that comes to mind is Love Sausage. And Love Sausage's superpower is that he has a dick that is like a tentacle and he could control it and it is fucking massive. And to me, I think that superpower sucks. Cause then what are you gonna like? You can't do anything fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Like there is such thing as too big, and that's exactly what it is. But there is one scene. If anybody hasn't seen it, there's one scene where one of the show's heroes, or anti-hero, um, he's getting choked out by Love Sausage's dick. Like the dick is wrapped around his neck. It's during a fight, and and, and he's like, and his thought is like, do I have a dick wrapped around my neck right now? And yeah, so that's one crazy one. What's some of the other like superpowers they have in that show? I can't remember some of the other lame ones.
um, I don't know, because I know it's useful, but I always think that what is it? Invisibility is kind of a stupid power.
Yeah,
Is
I was
And
gonna say
especially in the
that.
show, he just gets fucking killed, right? He
Yeah.
just gets hit and then he's dead. It's like, and it was almost an accident, from what I remember. I forget,
No,
but
okay. In the show, what they did was they stuck an explosive up his ass, and then
oh,
and they blew him up. They knocked him out. They knocked him out,
I thought
and
someone hit
then,
him with the car. Forgot
huh?
what that one was.
I think
I thought
so.
someone hit
Yeah,
him with the car.
yeah. He got knocked out, and then when he was knocked out, they put an explosive in his ass, and then they were using him to get information and. But yeah, I'm with you on that, like the invisibility thing, like because I was just trying to think about different powers and stuff, and invisibility is kind of cool, but a lot of times you have to be you have to be nude in order for invisibility to work,
Yeah,
and I feel like that can be pretty awkward and pretty bad. So it's like, how am I gonna? Yeah, how are you gonna deal with all that? So, um, but yeah, so invisibility, but are there any other like comic book characters or just any other characters that you could think of with some lame ass superpowers?
um, oh, I saw a video the other day. He was one of the Deadpool. In the second movie, he was one of the characters. He could shoot like acid from his mouth,
Uh huh.
but I guess in the comics, like he became a leader of X Force, or one of the X-Men teams, and he died by someone shooting a bullet at him, and his blood was also acid too. So once his
Oh.
blood started pouring out, uh, he just dissolved himself essentially.
Ah. Okay.
That would be
Yeah.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be stupid too.
That would
But
suck.
besides, like maybe like Cyclopses. I never really. Do you know X-Men?
Yeah. Like. Yeah. Cause he has to
This his
have those.
isn't.
His
Yeah, it's
eyeballs are
not
always
even like
on.
a laser. Yeah, it's not like a laser. It's like a portal to a different realm that's just like lasers, I guess.
Yeah.
So, so that's a weird one too. But at the same time, they could control it, so it's cool.
Yeah.
But I never liked that one compared to like X-Men wise, like Wolverine being able to heal, fucking have those claws and shit.
Well, yeah.
That
Cause
was
his
dope.
his power is healing, and then but because he
It's
can,
basic, yeah.
yeah, but because he can heal, they went ahead and attached those and his strength too, and I think he doesn't age as much. But
But
because of that,
you think he's white?
yeah,
He's Canadian, but
he's Canadian,
um
yeah. But he
well, originally his claws were
they're
bones.
bone, and they are bones,
Yeah.
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 But
So yeah, after they able like he can't die, they attach that adamantium metal to
yeah,
him. Yeah.
exactly. So it actually does. I mean, the lore says that he does get hurt while
Yeah,
he,
no, that shit
uses them,
uses us. Yeah.
but he could go into berserk mode or whatever the fuck. But yeah, some of the other X Men, like Beast, like that's kind of like what the fuck is his like power? Agility, and he's
Well,
highly
and then we
intelligent.
gotta remember the thing about mutants, the X-Men is they weren't super powered. They're just mutants. So like
Mutations, yeah,
yeah, they're so for him it was just that probably more than likely his DNA got twisted back to the fucking, evolution.
I
And now
guess.
he's going primal, but
Yeah,
also blue.
yeah. I always liked Nightcrawlers. Like his was my favorite.
Nightcrawler's dope.
Yeah, the ability to like teleport, like just like
Yeah.
at a drop of a
The
hat.
only downside is you do look like a demon.
Exactly, yeah. But I always thought
But
he
I
looked
guess
cool.
yeah, because his mom's Mystique, the one that could shapeshift,
Oh shit, I didn't know
and
that.
then
Yeah,
and then um another mutant that looks more like a demon than him. So it makes sense.
yeah. But
Um, but no, that's pretty dope. His power's sick.
I think also like another one, Suicide Squad. Like they have a bunch of like lame ass like the polka dot guy. Remember, remember that guy?
Turned out pretty cool. Did you watch that?
What?
Did you watch it? Because like his polka dots like disintegrate shit.
Yeah, yeah, but
So
it's just weird as
shoots out
fuck.
a ton of them, and yeah, it is really weird.
Yeah, I did
It was
watch it.
actually stupid.
It was
It was pretty cool.
not the
How they could
first one, but the second one.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then did you the fucking weasel looking thing or whatever it was?
Mm,
You know what I'm talking about?
maybe.
It's part of the team at the start, and then it dies, and then at the end you find out he was just plain dead, and so he just
Oh,
walks away.
yeah. Yeah.
But that guy's stupid as hell.
Well, like or like this one, Squirrel Girl. She can talk to
Yeah, but
squirrels.
Squirrel Girl is apparently undefeatable or some shit. I don't know how. She's one of the characters that has defeated Thanos, I think.
Really? Well, I'm on a website here. What is this? I can't remember. GameSpot, and they've got
Oh, I thought
like
you were gonna say.
what?
I
Yeah,
thought you
no.
were gonna say porn.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
get
on
out of here!
Pornhub
Get out
and
of there!
it's talking about terrible superpowers. And what do you know? Love sausage is on here. Um so like one like one like number one was throwing playing cards super hard, which I know they're talking about like Gambit, right? Like cuz he
Uh,
throws like playing cards, but he's like supercharges them. So and it's not
yeah,
just
dude.
playing
'Cause have you
cards.
seen have you seen the trailer for the new series that they're redoing? Because
No.
I don't know if you remember the X-Men animated series
Yeah, I
from
loved it.
the 90s.
Yeah, me and my dad used to
Um,
watch it.
they just put the 97 out
Yeah.
yeah, on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now they continued that series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the first episode, he jumps on Wolverine's back and like supercharges Wolverine's claws.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's dope.
Because
Like
he
when I
gets
saw it, I was like, oh shit, I didn't know
yeah,
he could do that. Like
yeah,
like he could do it with like knives and swords and shit and like throw it at people. But I didn't know he could supercharge
yeah,
people, people's powers. Like think
yeah,
about Colossus. If he supercharged a full metal person
yeah. That'd be
and he
wild.
runs towards something like damn. But
Yeah.
um
Oh, dude.
but what
Wait a
else?
second though.
What else
What
is on
if?
there?
Okay,
What?
this I know we're totally getting nerdy, but like, what if
Yeah, it's fun.
he supercharged? Fuck it. What's her name? God damn it. Uh, who's the girl that is it Jubilee? Not Jubilee. What does Jubilee do?
She, I think, shoots sparks.
Yeah, not her. Who is the other one? Fuck, the one with the gray
Rogue.
streak. Rogue. Yeah. What if he like
Rogue.
supercharged rogues? Like
Well,
shoot.
I was thinking that it probably has to be like a inanimate
Okay,
part
yeah, that
of
would
them.
make
That's
sense.
why
Yeah.
he was able to supercharge the claws.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she could take other people's powers. Maybe she takes Colossus or something.
I don't know. Like if he supercharged hers, like then she would almost be like a bomb where it would
Yeah.
like suck everybody's energy. That'd be wild. Anyways, whatever.
Yeah, no, something like that. Like, a black hole almost.
Yeah, exactly. Um
But is
some of
there other shitty powers on that website you're
yeah,
talking about?
yeah, some interesting ones here. They have one like they have squirrel communicating with squirrels, being ugly, I guess. I don't know what oh, that's this
I
super
had a superpower through high school. Uh-huh.
yeah, super seduction, which
Yeah, called
is
ugly then, guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um
Thanks for the silence. I appreciate it.
oh,
Oh,
sorry, I
that was
wasn't
funny.
even paying attention to be honest with you.
No, that's good. That's
Word.
good.
Okay.
No,
All
it
right.
helped through the whole thing right there. Um,
But here's one.
what were we talking about?
Here's a lame ass superpower. I think this is funny because I remember seeing these videos in the store. Um, I'm gonna just read the description. Right. Far be it for us to diminish the good book. However, knowing which chapter and verse is applicable in any given situation doesn't strike us as a particularly good for fighting, or doesn't strike us as particularly good for fighting crime. That said, it suited Bible Man very well. He even got his own video game. So, like, there's a superhero for Christians called Bible Man, and he just knows like all the Bible verses and shit. It was pretty lame, and it's funny because I don't know if you've ever seen the show Charles in Charge, but
No.
the guy who plays Buddy, which is Charles's best friend, this is for the older audience members. He Buddy plays Bible Man, and it's pretty lame. So um, let's see. Here's some other ones. Having your arms detach. I mean, that would kind of suck. I mean, I guess in certain circumstances. I mean, a lot of these. I feel like a lot of these superpowers, when they create some of these like superpowers for these characters, I feel like it's a one-off, right? Like they have one story where their little superpower might actually come in handy, right? So let's say this person that has like you could throw his arm, he could throw his arm and then they're in a jail cell or something and he could throw his arm and then the arm could go get the keys and then come back like crawl back and with the keys or something. I don't know. I'm sure that
No,
they end
yeah,
up
makes
yeah.
sense.
I feel like there's a lot of drugs being used when they create some of
Oh,
these.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
um Mood swings,
go, huh?
that's another one. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say I don't know if there's powers that should be or something, but I always thought it was kind of weird that Spider-Man did shoot the webs out of his wrists, even if
Yeah.
it was mechanical and he made his own. I
y-
do not out of his butt.
yeah.
It could be funner out of his dick.
shoot
and
shoot
and and he could use the
Shooting
mechanical
web
web ones
loads.
for when it's yeah, for when like regular like swinging that way maybe it doesn't hurt, but like he's in a bind, those things break.
Hmm.
Think about it. He's fighting straight from the dick, throws them off guard, grosses out the enemy, and they probably just walk away.
Yeah, yeah. I think that a
Like, that's
lot
a
of
whole
I think yeah.
vision to
And then in a suit, he's just got his dick hanging out, just in case.
it.
Like he doesn't.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. His dick's just out, just covered
Yeah,
slightly with like a little blue napkin.
yeah. Um,
Spider-Man 4.
Spider-Man 69. Yeah, no, I think a lot of people assume that the webs come out of his wrists because he shoots it out of his wrists. But that's all, it's all a mechanical thing. Like from
Mm,
the get-go, it was always that way. Like he created the webs because Peter Parker was like a science nerd, so he
yeah,
figured out how to make them. But um, yeah, let's see here. Mood swings is another superpower. Somebody named Rainbow Girl. Um, she has the power of the emotional spectrum. She can use the colors of the rainbow to change her mood. I think that's pretty fucking dumb. Here's another one. Flying through the internet. Now, I actually don't think that this is a bad one. A humble, overbite-stricken IT guy pulls a power cord out at the wrong minute. The result, Megabyte Man. He has the power to travel anywhere by flying through the internet, which is totally plausible. After all, it's just a series of tubes. Yeah, I mean, like that. It's almost like being able to teleport, really.
it's about.
Yeah,
But and then, I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah,
yeah, it wouldn't be that bad. I mean, I
yeah.
wouldn't want
On
to use
a
it to
Now
fight
you watch.
crime, but what?
I was gonna say, well, I mean, you can get info on people, make them stop fighting you. But no, I was gonna say, there's a movie, the Fairly Odd Parents movie, where he like went through like the TV and shit,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and or was it the internet? But I feel like they'd be traveling like that, and it'd be fucking awesome. You should just look that up.
Oh, I think I've
Traveling
seen
through
that.
the
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
Okay,
Yeah,
but yeah, no, just be that'd be sick. That
yeah.
would be cool. But
Um,
shit, what else is there?
some other ones. Frenchness. So somebody's like super
French?
French. I don't know. Making people eternally restless. That is not okay. So here we go. Amit, um, it's Ammit, was an ancient Egyptian demon with the face of a crocodile, the front half of a lion or a cheetah, and the back half of a hippo. She could
Mm.
appear anywhere instantly and devour evildoers, at which point she condemned them to eternal restlessness, which is apparently something Egyptians were pretty freaked out about. Yeah,
Yeah. What was that? Unable to take a nap?
I don't know. I don't know. Sounds kind of, it kind of reminds me of
Or
my first wife. So,
ah,
yeah.
married?
felt very
Fortunately married.
felt very restless.
Yeah.
Um, you know how hard it is to live life on eggshells? It's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so here's one. Bounciness. And I don't know why this would be bad, but let's see. Yeah, somebody named Bouncy Boy. He was able to bounce. Like, I mean, that's not really a bad. I mean, if you could bounce, I don't. I guess it depends on how you could bounce. Like, if you had to ball up, that might be kind of lame. But if you could just like bounce like you had flubber or something, that wouldn't be bad. Um, Setting off volcanoes, tentacle arms, like the tentacle arms are not bad. Turning disco music into light beams, yeah, that sounds kind of dumb. Controlling the skateboard with your mind, okay, that sounds like Tony Hawk. Um,
Mm.
Changing the color of things. I don't know what some of these are. Okay, but here's one. This one I thought was funny because I'm like, is this real? What?
Changing the color of things.
What about it?
So that would solve a little bit
I
these
think,
days.
yeah, I mean, okay, so when you get hit by a multicolored mystery beam from another dimension, you expect something pretty cool. Instead, Ulu Vak, aka Color Kid, awoke with the power to change the color of stuff. Right? Yeah. Color Kid.
Was
And,
it,
yeah,
wasn't expecting that name.
yeah. Ulu Vak or Color Kid. I mean, it does sound kind of on the spectrum type stuff, but in case that wasn't enough proof that he's a sucky superhero. Color Kid, um, he's a wannabe substitute in the League of Superheroes universe, has access to every imaginable color and yet chooses to wear a kind of bland costume. Okay, so now they're digging on this. I mean,
Now that they're talking shit, damn.
I don't know. I mean, changing the
I
color
like
things
this
would
guy.
be interesting, though. To me, I don't. I feel like you could be more of a villain than a a hero. Villains always have the goofiest superpowers, and the heroes always have like the strength and this and that. And it always seems like it's the villains who can um, their superpowers. I fart and it smells like roses. Like that's it. But
But do you think like could this kid turn like a white person black and
ooh,
opposite?
yeah, an opposite, yeah. So I guess I mean that could be doing some good for people, right? Like it can, it'd be like like maybe that's what happened with Michael Jackson and Sammy Sosa,
Jesus Christ. I was gonna say, what if they sent him back in time to find Hitler?
and then made Hitler black,
Yeah,
and
but
then they
you
just
kind of made it into a weirder thing.
a if he, yeah, I don't know. Does anybody remember when Michael Jordan
I
had that
want to
Hitler
believe he's black
mustache? That was
though.
so fucking terrible. He had a little
Me?
tiny mustache. It was terrible. Look it up, dude. It was awful. Michael Jordan thought he could do anything, but he could not pull off that mustache. I'm sorry. Just because you're the best basketball player in the world doesn't mean that you could pull off any look. Good thing he
Oh
shaved that.
shit,
That
you're
was
right.
ridiculous. You looked it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awful, right?
Oh God.
I know that's not what he was going for, but still, like,
There's there's too many pictures, Mike.
yeah. He
Mike,
did a commercial with that mustache for
are
Fruit of
you
the
serious?
Loom. It was
I
bad.
was gonna say this looks like because he's on a plane
Yep, he was on a plane
on this
talking to
one.
some dude about underwear, which is weird.
God.
Like, commercials are weird. They make you talk about dumb shit in the weirdest situations. Like, why would you be talking to some
Now
complete stranger about underwear?
we're on a podcast about superheroes right now, talking about Hitler stash. The
Yeah.
only thing I could contribute is Captain America hit Hitler at one time. So that leads me to my next question.
What?
Could anyone ever bring that stash
No.
back?
Listen, Charlie Chaplin had it before Hitler did,
Oh
and
shit.
Hitler ruined it. Right? It's just like how a bunch of what the Native Americans and like the indigenous people and like the Hindus, like they had swastikas way before
Mm-hmm.
the Nazis did, and the fucking Nazis ruined it, right? Like you can't
Well, it
even
wasn't the swastika. But
what.
it wasn't the same symbol.
Yeah, I don't know if it went the same direction. I can't remember, but
It
anytime
was
you have,
it was flipped and
yeah,
askewed. So like the original one was reversed and straightforward. So when you look at it, it's just flat. The swastika is reversed and tilted.
oh, okay, I don't remember.
So
It's been
and
a
then
while.
the original meaning is like purity. So that's the shitty thing about it. Hitler took it and
Yeah,
made the meaning something horrible,
yeah, but
essentially.
but back to superpowers.
Captain America
Um,
fucking
yeah.
ass.
All right, so here we go. Tag is a fun playground game. Throw in some psionic powers though, and you've got an X-Man with the superpower to make people run toward you or away from you. And then what the fuck is his nickname? Hold on. It doesn't say what his nickname is.
It wasn't Tag?
No. Helion? I don't know. I think whatever. Oh, no, his name is Tag. That's his name. So, yeah, Tag, you're it. Forcing people to play tag. I think that's a funny one.
Had no friends as a child.
Yeah, yeah,
Forces
right.
people to play tag with them as an adult. Tag.
Yeah.
The stupid superhero
I
name.
don't know. I think it could get kind of rapey too. So I think it would be,
Whoa. At least
no,
it's not touch.
like no touching. Like I don't know. Um, let's see here. Some other dumb superpowers. Moving people from one room to the next. Uh, oh my
That'd be
god.
funny though. That's a good prank. That's a
Have
good
you
prank.
ever walked through a door from one room to the next? Have you ever thought this is an ability I would like to possess as a superhero? Didn't think so. Doorman, a Marvel creation, could teleport people from one room to the other, but only from one room into the directly adjacent room. Some of these fucking superpowers, dude. Oh my god. Okay.
They've all had their boys moment where they make stupid shit
Yeah.
by now.
Um let's see, another one would be extra skin, eating anything super fast, tar coming out of your pores. This is
What?
yeah, right?
Oh,
Okay.
I said car.
No, tar.
Tar though?
T-A-R, tar. Um
Well, I mean, my hero
yeah.
going back on there, there's that one character that not tar, but it's like nitroglycerin sweat, so he makes it explode.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The tar thing, that could get racy.
Yeah. I'm trying to find out.
Depending on who it is.
Okay. So, I don't know when I'm trying to find out when this was released. Hold on. Okay. Like 1983, maybe? That's awfully late in life for it to be named what it's named. But unless you're in the paving business, oozing tar out of your skin won't come in handy very often. Side note, the hero who did have this power was given the highly, highly questionable name of Tar Baby. So, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, right? And that was in 83, dude. Like, we hadn't
What
moved
studio
past
was this?
that.
What?
I think it was Marvel, man.
Damn. No
Yeah.
wonder Disney bought him.
You're right. uh let's see here. Another one. Turning blue, giant stomach maggots. I don't know about that. The ability to translate any language. Okay.
That'd be
That's
cool.
just that's cool.
Useful
Especially
here.
yeah, but I mean, I think it would also be. I mean, it would be useful. Like, let's say, like uncover like some ancient manuscript or something like that. Like that would be cool. But another one is sound mimicry. I think that'd be fun, right?
Yeah,
Um,
but people could do that now.
yeah, true,
I
true.
mean, that guy from Police
Police
Academy, right?
Academy. Yeah, yeah,
And then there's people that do bird calls and shit now.
yeah. That's true.
That's
That's true.
close. Not going to be as good as like the guy that's doing everything in that movie.
Yeah.
Uh,
Here we go. Here's
but
one.
compared close. Was
Um,
it?
a paralyzed Vietnam veteran gets another shot at full mobility when he's turned into Black Racer, Agent of Death. He decides the best way to get around and collect people's souls when they die is by skiing there. So DC created a character that skis. He's got he's got skis on his feet and he has the poles, the ski poles. That's it. That's what he does. That's how he gets there to take souls. Fucking weird. Spreading
I get there
infection.
somehow.
Yeah. Here we go, dude. All right, so I don't know if you've ever seen like the Wonder Twins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, uh, oh, and then Jaina, the Wonder Twin, could turn into any animal. Her twin, Zan, could turn into anything made of water. So, an ice cube or mist or a puddle. Sometimes he turned into a cool thing made of ice, like a jet, uh, or a giant, or this handy ice trapeze. It's in the picture. But the rest of the time, he was basically uh, Jaina's traveling hydration source. Yeah, it's just kind of
What the
weird.
hell?
Like he was always just water. I mean, I guess there's some things, but how are you going to be a jet engine, like a jet made out of ice? You're just going to melt. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um.
That's I didn't know that at all. Wow.
Yeah.
Because the I remember seeing them in like Super Friends when I was
Yeah.
younger,
Yeah.
but I don't remember their storyline real.
Yeah.
And then in Family Guy, there is that joke where he was one of the Wonder Twins, and she was like, uh, "Wonder Twin powers activate, an bald eagle." And then she's like, "Okay, I'll meet you at the fight, Peter." And he's like, "Okay, Wonder Twin powers activate, tampon. Now it's time to wait." So I didn't know that she was drinking her brother, bro. That's fucked
Yeah.
up.
That is gross. Um.
Fucked up.
All right. So here's one. That's interesting. Most crime fighters wear a mask or full body costume to protect their true identity. Somehow, it's been decades since any hero has thought, I know a great costume, an outfit, and a wig, so I'll look like someone's grandmother. But back in the 1940s, someone thought it'd be a great idea to have a character who was a washed up actor don a matching coat and hat and beat up bad guys with a cane. The name? Madam Fatal. So basically,
That was gotta
It
be
was
Mrs.
a
Doubtfire.
Miss Doubtfire. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, didn't even have a superpower. It's just like I'm putting on a Miss Doubtfire outfit. I'm gonna fight crime as Miss Doubtfire. Yeah,
What's up
that's
though? That's what we need right now. Because you know what? That'd probably promote a lot of good stuff. I think.
yeah, maybe.
Man,
Oh.
I'm talking about a new Miss Doubtfire movie.
Oh yeah, that's what we
That's
need.
what
Yeah,
that's what we were talking about.
yeah. Now Miss Doubt.
Not transgender vigilantes.
Oh well, I think Miss Doubtfire battling thugs on the streets. I think that's a great idea for Doubtfire 2. Electric
That would
Boogaloo.
be.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was yeah. Doom Patrol's another one with weird powers. Animal, vegetable, mineral man's. He was like a bunch of different things all together. It was pretty fucking awful. Danny was Danny was a street, and people just felt like at home on like living on Danny. It was really weird. Hard to
Huh.
explain. You'd have to watch it. Um.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I haven't watched that one. I've only seen the clip where there's that one guy that's like flexing,
Oh yeah. 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 He
and when
flexes and
he's
then.
flexing, it makes people uh like ejaculate, right?
Yeah. It was because that
Or
was because his powers were out of whack. Like basically,
okay.
He could flex certain muscles, and then had the ability to like, he could flex like one tiny little muscle like on his body. He had control over every muscle, and then one little tiny muscle on his body, he could like flex it, and it would like make a gun like fly out of somebody's hand or some kind of shit like that. It was weird.
Right.
Um, there's some crazy ones in here. I say we go ahead and move on to the next thing. I was gonna ask you, like, if you could have any superpower, what super? Because I mean, what superpower would you have? I know that this is a question that like a lot of people ask all the time, but I mean, we talked about invisibility. While that would be kind of cool, I think that there's some issues with that. What's a
I
superpower?
honestly think like my favorite that I would want and have wanted, like when I was younger, would be night crawlers.
Oh, to
The
teleport.
teleport,
Yeah.
yeah, and dip out and just be where, like, and I don't want to be blue and shit. So I was gonna say I'd like it more like fuck, I forgot the name now. Jumper.
Oh yeah,
There's a
like that
movie called
movie Jumper. Yeah.
Jumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, where like a lot of people were able to just teleport and go wherever they wanted as long as they've been there before or they've seen it. Shit like that. That would be dope. I would like that one.
But
Um, uh,
remember, okay, wasn't there? I think there was an episode. Wasn't there an episode where, or a comic where Nightcrawler got like stuck in between? Like
what?
he got stuck. He got stuck in space, like in the
Oh,
void. He was stuck in the void.
oh, probably.
I think so. I think that that would be the one
Or
thing that would be like, ooh, I don't know. It'd be like I was
true.
thinking. I also thought like it'd be kind of cool to be able to control time. Um, but like even if you took time and you like reversed it or you froze it, like I think I would still age normally, right? Or would that affect how you aged? I just feel like with every superpower, there's always some sort of consequence, you know?
I was gonna say because I feel like if you stopped, it'd be that the last Futurama episode before they rebooted it again.
Yeah.
Um, everything was frozen in time, so no one else is moving. But since Fry and Leela were moving and walking around, they were aging properly.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
figured it'd be something like that, you know.
yeah,
So that one's a tricky one. I don't want to fuck with time just because that leads to more like are you fucking with like time indefinite or are you just fucking with Earth? You know,
yeah,
like is everything else moving around or is something gonna crash into us eventually?
yeah.
Some shit
It
like
would
that.
kind of be
That
like, I
that
think, I feel like it'd be kind of like a butterfly effect thing too. Like, did you
yeah.
ever see that
So like
movie?
yeah, but like you mean like if you paused it, like stuff would keep happening. So once you restart it, shit would fuck up or
I just
like
think that you'd fuck up a lot of
or
stuff. Like if you were to
oh
go
yeah.
back or go forward or just
Oh, okay,
pause
okay,
it
okay.
or just even pausing it, like it would just
I was
fuck
just
shit
thinking
up.
if you were able to pause it, but I forgot you said move back in time.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. No, that'd be a big butterfly
yeah,
effect type situation.
yeah. But even if you just pause it, like I still feel like that would cause a lot of issues, you know.
Yeah.
So, um, but yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, flying is cool. I think flying's fine. Like, have you ever had dreams about flying?
Uh, probably.
Yeah,
But I think like you need goggles. You're
yeah.
not
You're gonna be
gonna
eating bugs.
your mouth at all. You're gonna be eating
Yeah,
bugs, bird
you really
shit,
should have a mask or
birds.
something,
Yeah. So
and
you're gonna
not
be
like a.
running in the birds the first few tries.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And then those clear windows when you're walking around, you run into those bitches, right? Think about that for
Oh
flying.
yeah, for
Birds
flying.
run into
Yeah,
them all the time.
yeah.
You're gonna get distracted by some shit, run into a window.
You know what a lot of people.
Yeah,
You know what a lot of people forget is that Superman actually couldn't. He didn't fly in the beginning.
at first, yeah.
He jumped. That was
Just
basically
leap
it. He leaped. Yeah, and a lot of people forget that. And in fact, I don't think he ever really. Well, no, he did fly like in the like later on. He did fly because he could control where he was going and stuff. Yeah, that's weird. Anyways, yeah, I'm trying to think like what else would be like a cool superpower. I think the ability to control, if you could control it, but to be able to read people's minds, I think that would be cool. Like I want to be able, I wouldn't want to be able to like hear everybody's thoughts all the time, but if you could like control it to be able to like focus on somebody and then be able to read their thoughts, then I'd finally know what the fuck my wife wants for her birthday.
true.
Yeah. God, you know how
Or
much
for dinner.
yeah, yeah. You know how much greater like your relationships would be with people if you could read their mind? Like understanding
Yeah,
that
then you're just pleasing them, you know.
yeah, but I mean then
And then
you
especially getting hit with that. Yeah, but this is just what you think I want to hear. Well, I fucking know you want to hear now
yeah.
because I could read your mind. I just can't tell you because Genie said I can never tell you.
Yeah,
Fuck,
that's true. Yeah, I guess
fuck,
there is some bad
fuck.
things like
Now
that.
it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're
So
right.
that's why that's tricky as hell, man. I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to do that because then you just find yourself like, oh shit, he's mad at me. But nah, I don't. You just shouldn't care.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess in certain situations that would be a good it would
No,
good to do
yeah,
that. Yeah.
certain for sure because like you said,
Yeah.
controlling it's good, but it's only like good if you're having fun with it. I feel like because
Yeah.
then you're just worrying. Fuck
True.
all these people.
True.
I had superpowers. If I was God Emperor of the world, man, and I had superpowers. Oh, shit's going down. Shit's going down.
I don't know if you
We ain't
had
having fun anymore, boys.
if you had superpowers though, would you be a superhero or would you be a villain?
That's a good one. Just because it's like as much as I'd want to be like helping people, I'd go and fuck with people at the same time. So it's
Yeah.
like I feel I'd be more of the anti
Anti-hero?
villain. I think nah anti villain because it's
Anti-villain. Okay.
like you're not recognized as being good, but you're not gonna be held at being bad. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you're can't I don't know who would be like a good example because Red Hood is the best anti-hero, but there's got to be similar characters that were villains that spun off and just like yeah fuck this person and killed like the Joker, not necessarily a Joker because Joker never dies,
Yeah.
but oh you know what it'd probably be like like Harley Quinn or
Okay.
um fuck Deathstroke maybe, but Deathstroke's almost like always a villain.
Yeah.
It's just that he has his own intentions too. So if a villain crosses him, he would just kill them instead. So it's just like those two are kind of like good examples. So it's like, yeah, I'd want to help someone like Harley because she's deep down she's a therapist,
Uh-huh.
but I want to beat the shit out of this person's car with a hammer
Yeah.
because they cut me off or some shit.
Yeah.
But
She doesn't
yeah,
even have a
pretty much that.
superpower though, does she? She's just like
No, yeah, no, you're
psychotic,
right.
right?
Yeah, just the same thing with Deathstroke, I guess, but he's more of a super powered human.
Oh, it's the same thing
So
as
I guess
Batman.
no, but he
Batman
has
soup
I
Batman
think he
soup
has actual drugs in him to
who, Batman or
power him up.
Deathstroke?
Deathstroke.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, I
Batman
think so. Yeah.
Batman's all natural.
No, he's money. That's what it is. He's
Well,
able to
that
do that
too,
shit
but
because he has
money
money.
gets you good training. Money gets you good training, man.
Yeah. That's why we can never be Batman, because
Go
we're
ask.
broke as fuck.
I was gonna say, go ask Connor Connor McGregor for training. He's gonna beat our asses. It's like, there you go, take
Yeah.
that. That's
Yeah.
training for you. Because we don't got the money. We
That's
will.
right. Yeah. So we'll never be
You guys
Batman
start
because we're broke as
hitting
fuck.
us up through the Patreon to see our training with Conor McGregor go through. We'll post that as soon as we get it. As soon as we got that, and you guys gotta let us know which one you'd prefer to see get their ass beat by him, because I don't know if I'm gonna be willing.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
$50,000, I'll do it, but
yeah. I think
we minimum 20.
if I had superpowers, I wouldn't want to do I wouldn't want to be either. I think I'd rather, I mean, depending on what the superpower is, but there's a video, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it was like I think it was called like Lazy Jedi, and basically it was a guy who has Jedi powers, and he's just like he's like sitting at the table, like he just woke up, he like got out of bed, like the alarm's going off, and then he's like, oh, and then he's like, ugh, and he just like flicks his hand, and the alarm clock goes flying and hits the wall and breaks, and then he floats up out of bed, and then he just starts to like walk. What does he do? Like I can't remember. He like pees. He brushes his teeth, but when he's brushing his teeth, like he's not using his hands. The toothbrush just keeps going back and forth on its own. And then he goes into the kitchen, and then like the bowl of cereal like pours itself, and then the spoon like lifts up and then goes into his mouth. He never moves his hands. Seriously, that would be me. Depending on what the
Yeah.
superpower is, I would just do like I don't know. I would probably just have fun with it, man. If I had
Just use
telekinesis
it
like
because, like,
that, yeah. Huh?
in Black Clover, everyone has like magic,
Uh
and
huh.
if they don't use it to be like a magic knight and actually fight evil and shit, they just use it for their daily chores. So people are
Yeah.
using like wind magic to sweep,
Yeah.
fucking fire magic to cook, and water magic to water their gardens and shit.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, no, makes sense.
Have fucking
Might as
fun
well.
with it, dude. Especially if you have a stupid superpower like where you sweat profusely, like that would be awful. Then it's just like I think if you had some shit, and this is why I think a lot of like the villains are the ones with the lame ass superpowers. If you had a lame ass superpower, I feel like that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna just be mad at the world. Like, why do I have this stupid superpower where I could control milk, and now I'm just gonna kill people with it? You know, that's what I think. I mean, it's
He
not
is
like you have
proven that it's a
super.
pretty badass power, but I
What was that?
said he is proven that it's a pretty badass power,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I think that show had some other ones though that were pretty stupid. Like there was one dude where his superpower was um he he could take genitalia, he could take the dicks off of people. Like he just like would come up and like, you can rub, not rub, but like touch where your crotch is and then be able to remove your dick. And then they would keep it.
where
Like,
was this
I don't
at?
know. This was on Misfits, dude.
Oh,
There's like
okay.
a
I was gonna say,
whole
was
there's
this the boy?
no, there's this whole like storyline where this dude is trying to find his
I think
dick.
I was gonna say, I think I do remember that one, like the skinny male lead looking for his dick for a while.
Yeah. And
But
then it was one of the later like seasons, but and
yeah,
then
no, I was. That's what I was thinking of, the skinnier guy, because the first guy I could think of with he didn't have powers to start, but then he was the guy that was like from the future, right?
um
You know what I'm talking, the
mm,
like shy dude.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, he turned out to be
He
from the future, but he could turn invisible. He could be
he could turn
unseen.
invisible.
Yeah, he could be unseen.
Oh,
Yeah, that was his power. And then
wait. So
um
was he always from the future, or was
no. No, what
okay? So
happens is
the other one, because I remember there being two at one point.
yeah, yeah. And he ends up
And
going
then
yeah, it's weird.
yeah, yeah, and then
Very
the
weird.
the next guy that come after was the skinny guy. I think the one I'm thinking of that lost his dick.
Well, there was
I think.
no, it was like you might be thinking of Rudy or something, but Rudy was his superpower was he could end up he could split his personality. So like there was like
Oh yeah.
neutral, there was good, and then there was evil. And his evil one was locked up, but you didn't find out that there was an evil until later. They eventually end up killing that one. And then there was another dude, the dude that lost his dick. His superpower when he ended up getting his dick back, his superpower was that he had the ability to take away other people's superpower by fucking them,
Oh,
which
that was
was
him.
that was him, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and then there was a really skinny. It was a skinny dude from like the first couple seasons. I can't remember his name, but he he couldn't die. That was his superpower. He was invincible.
Huh.
Yeah, and then he went on to be in Umbrella Academy.
Which
and
one? Oh,
yeah, he played Klaus
the
in the Umbrella
yeah, I was gonna say
Academy.
Klaus, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
I'm looking at him right now.
yeah, that was a great show. I think that
I liked it.
the last season's supposed to come out soon. So
Too much controversy and too much annoying.
I know what you're getting at, but yeah, I don't care. I if did you watch the last
No,
season?
personally, I don't care. I just don't like listening to, "Oh,
Oh
you're
yeah,
supposed to unless you're a bigot." It's like,
yeah.
"Nah." You know
No, I
what?
get it.
I liked it, but
Yeah,
now it's annoying.
yeah, yeah. But I thought that it was addressed pretty well, to be honest with you. So
No, I'm sure. That's why I won't say I hate it because I don't.
yeah,
I like the first season. I will give it another shot eventually,
yeah. I mean,
especially after I usually like when shows end anyways. That way I don't have to wait for anything.
oh yeah, yeah. Well,
I'll
then you
probably
should
wait till
watch
that last season's done. I'll just watch it.
Doom Patrol. Doom
Well,
Patrol's done, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, it's all done.
I typed in Misfits Lost Dick, and I've been on this page for scrolling. By scrolling. Like, I'll exit that. But nah, I missed that. I missed that show. We should either rewatch in Discord or something, or
Misfits,
I'll
yeah,
watch it.
it's a good show, dude.
It was funny. But any more superhero talk? Okay,
Yeah.
we're
Well, I guess the one thing that I kind of wanted to get to was, do you think? Because like I know a lot of the superpowers come from like science experiments gone wrong, or it's mutations, or so do you think that it's possible that there are already people with superpowers, or that we have the ability to make people with superpowers?
hmm,
So now we could kind of get into like the
what?
conspiratorial stuff.
Because what I liked hearing last year after the accelerator came back on from CERN was that people were gonna start popping up with superpowers. So
Yeah,
would be cool if they're training right now.
yeah.
You guys are training. Want to be interviewed? hit up
Yeah,
hit us
right.
up on the
Yeah, on Instagram, I'm Doc Farted. You can hit up Max on the underscore Maxilorian, or you can hit us up on the Hoof Hearted podcast on Instagram.
but no, that would be cool. Do I really think so? Um, I would say no, just because all this shit going on. You don't think the any of these shots were probably to suppress it? Maybe I would think so. Um,
Mm.
but that's just jumping into the conspiracy part,
Well,
just to be fun.
I
Um,
I think that there's been
uh,
mutants with special powers for a long time, and they're slowly dying out. And that would be gingers.
thought you were gonna say something else. Okay.
No,
Yeah, probably.
gingers, dude. No, that it's shown that they have a genetic mutation, right? And there's
Huh.
less and less of them now. But they have their weakness is the sun. Uh, there's
Vampire.
they have a higher tolerance for they have a higher pain threshold. Um, hold on a second. Anyways, yeah,
That's interesting. I didn't know they had a higher pain threshold.
yeah, yeah, they have a higher pain threshold. They. All right, hold on. I'm getting a phone call from my wife. Anyways, sorry about that interruption, but
Huh.
yeah, you gotta get going. So I know we were kind of talking about like um, you know, our superpowers possible. I know we were talking about gingers for like a minute, but um, I guess the short answer is yes. I think they are, and yeah, they
Right.
could be
Yeah.
injecting us with shit. So you never know, putting it in our
Yeah.
food. But
So,
yeah,
but it's possible. Like I would say within 10 years, we might have people floating
that'd be
or
fucking rad, dude.
like shooting some type of lasers from somewhere.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
lasers from our anus.
Even if it's milk lasers.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man. Well, I'll let you go since you got to get going, and I got to get going too. I got to get the kids up. So spring break, and they think that they could just lounge around and do jack shit.
Hell no.
So yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna be playing the horns here. So you got anything you want to add here at the end?
Earlier I thought I did think you were gonna say midgets. But you said gingers, and I'm proud.
Yeah. All right then. That's staying in, you know.
I'm fine with that.